Hello, this is Christina, and this is Drawing for Everyone, Part 2. So for this, I hope you have a piece of cardboard. We're going to make our own viewfinder. If you have a slide mount, that will also do. It's a little small, but just take a piece of cardboard, and you're going to cut a square hole in the center of it. So what I have done is I've measured it off, take scissors, poke a hole in the center, cut to the edges, and then trim along the lines that you have drawn. And then you have a viewfinder. The viewfinder is a very good tool for finding negative space. In the last video, we were the little ants marching around the edge of the object we were drawing. With the viewfinder, you can then move from the contour of your shape to the very edge of the viewfinder or the edge of your paper. So you see by the upper right-hand corner, the beautiful open space, that triangle. And then you could go around to all edges and corners and do this with anything, any object that you choose to use. And you train your eye to look at shapes within shapes, negative space within negative space, contours, things that touch, things that don't touch. And you can use everyday tools to make beautiful things as you zoom in. Triangles, circles, curves, straight lines, and just beautiful shapes. I love using the viewfinder because just with a twist, you have created a completely new landscape. And you'll find that's a lot of fun to use when you go outside as well. We'll be doing a few exercises where we will focus on the negative space. So here is a wall sconce that has some very interesting negative space, and when we start to draw that, you might want to draw the rest of it as well. Perhaps something you have in the kitchen or in your studio, a tool that you like the shape of, that you find interesting. You take it and turn it around in different directions and look at it from various angles. You can use the viewfinder that you cut and zoom in very, very close, or step back and draw the thing from far away. Something else we have around the house with beautiful negative space for us to look at and to draw. And for this, if you have your viewfinder, you place it in front of the piece that you want to draw and just look at all the beautiful spaces that's contained within that. And uh-oh, photobomb! We can draw the legs of the chair, or we can draw the legs of the offending creature. Move, Fluffy. Please don't try this at home. I've moved the chair, but you don't have to. You can also move yourself around a piece of furniture that's stationary and draw that. The next exercise is called bug eye or fly's eye. And it's a lot of fun. You pretend you are a bug, bzz, a fly that alights on top of the object you are drawing, and then you pretend you're that fly and you draw what is in front of you from that vantage point. And so you can draw just what you see in front of you, or use your very multifaceted eyeball to look all around you and draw everywhere. So this bug is now alighting on the very top of this iron, and it's going to look down and draw the point. And this willing subject has volunteered to be the point for this fly, buzzing and alighting right at a point right here. And it's going to look down at this marvelous yellow ski slope, or you start to crawl around and explore inside this yellow mountain with holes, this holy ski slope. You can look through there, draw any point that you see, and just draw right in front of you, or use your multifaceted eye and draw incense around you from wherever you alight. You can be busy and crawl to the bottom and look up and draw from there, or even crawl below and draw from underneath the ski slope. You can also buzz and alight onto this whelk shell and pick a point and draw from there. And just focus on the contours if that's what you want to begin with. Start shading the sides of this canyon, the ridge that you want to walk along or go down into. Alight on the very tip of it and look down. And the joy is just looking and drawing ants and bugs. When you're a bug, a barnacle looks like a gigantic crater mountain. And these strange deposits on the top of this shell start to look like a city landscape. The joy is just drawing. Just look at something, go outside, pick something, bring it back, draw around the shapes, around the contours, begin to feel shapes and forms. The next video will be working with light and shadow. Pick something that you love, something that moves you. And when you draw something you really love, it will make you very happy.